Are we going to leave them ideas? Are we going to leave them money? Are we going to leave them resources so they can build a better tomorrow? Or are we going to steal from them, give them more debt, shackle them, with systems of an economic system that does not work? I and several people like me who are different in so many ways, we're the same in one way, and that's economic movements. We have to equip them. We have to prepare for them. It's our job to do so. Education and mentorship and financial literacy should be passed down, not started over in every generation. Every generation starts over. Every generation starts over. Every child has to start over. They have nothing left from what parents left them. They have no society. They have no community. Their parents didn't leave them friends or associations or people they could go to for advice. They're starting over. We cannot wait. We can't wait any longer. We have to leave our children friends and other families that they can connect to, that they're learning with, that they have covenant with, that they're doing business with. This has to be intentional. We can't wait for it to happen. It's got to be proactive. It's got to be proactive. You want another reason? I will give you one. I'm very passionate about this. We can't wait anymore because wealth is transferred, not just earned. We can't wait to prepare our young people for the wealth we're going to leave them. I don't care if the wealth is just one paid off house or a paid off car or $10,000 in a 401k. I don't care what it is. All of us have different limits and different levels. But wealth is transferred, not earned. What am I saying? Most generational wealth comes from inheritance, assets, and shared knowledge, not just hard work. I don't just want to leave my children, Daddy worked hard. Daddy was a hard worker. Mom was a hard worker, but she did not leave us anything. And once you're in a society that's doing that, your family will do it too. Once the culture is saving and passing on to their children, every family will do it. We need to create that hunger and that culture of not just earning money, but passing on wealth to them, not just hard work. I am not shaming anybody. I am not putting any family down. That is not what I am doing. My mother and father left us, me and all my siblings, 13 of them, 14 of us, right? Left us all with a work ethic. I am so grateful for that. I am so grateful that my mom and dad left that to us and our family. But I got some crazy, amazing leaders, older brothers and sisters in my life. I'm telling you, they took mom and dad to a whole different level. They took care of themselves. When it was time to retire, they were able to retire themselves. When they became ill, they had insurance. They did that. They took what mom and dad did and they elevated it. They're an example to me. I'm one of the youngest three in my family of 14. They taught us how to do that. They created a culture that expanded what mom and dad did. They weren't just hardworking, my older siblings. They weren't just hardworking, but they built a system of wealth for themselves and their families. I am so appreciative. The examples are amazing. I'll tell you who they are a little bit later. But we have to transfer wealth, not just transfer the idea of hardworking. If we don't start securing and transferring wealth intentionally, with intent, with expectation, we will always be in the survival mode, and we can't do that. And how do you get there? You get there in a society. You get there in a culture. You get there in a high rate of expectation, right? You might decide to do something amazing in your family. You might decide to do something amazing in your family. I said, you might decide to do something amazing in your family, but how are you going to sustain it by yourself? When you're around 10, 20, 30, 100 other families doing the same thing, you increase your success. That's all I'm saying. Once we have a commonwealth, everybody's doing it. Your children and their friends are all doing the same thing. Now you have a higher rate of success because everybody around you is doing the same thing. We can't wait, everybody. We can't wait. The wealth gap is getting wider and wider and wider. This is an issue. It's becoming harder and harder for families in communities to just catch up. Buying a house, the idea is disappearing, but not in a Commonwealth. In a Commonwealth, people are buying houses. They are investing. They are moving up. They're moving on. Why? Because they have a society that's pushing them, a society that's supporting them, and a society that's helping them do so. Because in a Commonwealth society, everybody has to do well or we're no good. It doesn't work if everybody's not doing well. I want you to do well. I want your family to do well because that influences my family. That makes me safer. That makes me more secure. It gives me my feet now touch the bottom of the pool because everybody around me is doing good and we share ideas. We share troubles. We share ideas. We share businesses. We share opportunities that come to us. Communicate with me on this particular channel. Subscribe to it.